Is it working? Huh? Oh, you left it. Oh, okay. Should have said. Rather underwhelming view, isn't it? And also surprisingly quite muddy, which I realised I might have made a mistake because I'm currently walking around some muddy fields in Northamptonshire with these shoes on.
You have been a bit thick.
What's up, guys and girls? How are you doing? It's me, ronnoC, you know, you blind bastards, all that malarkey. And yeah, as I mentioned, you joined me at some fields in Northamptonshire with a big coat on I got for Christmas, actually, which makes me look like Liam Gallagher. Well, as I'm recording this, it is currently the 30th of December 2025, so that means the year is almost over.
You think?
I don't really know how to format this video. I haven't really prepared a script, or I haven't really prepared any notes or anything to say. I just wanted to get my phone out, go out for a walk, clear my mind a little bit, and just talk about things. Talk about how the year's gone. I guess talk about what my plans are for 2026, which I'm quite optimistic for, to be fair. And just talk about a whole bunch of other random shit I feel like. So, yeah, 2025. Quite the year, hasn't it? There's been quite a lot of bad that's happening this year, from the continuing wars in Ukraine, the conflict with Israel and Gaza still going on. It looks like that's not going to get resolved anytime soon. We had the Bondi Beach terrorist attack in Australia early this month, actually. Like, it kind of just feels like 2025 has been the year where the world could seemingly blow up at any moment. Like, someone could just simply snap their fingers. I can't snap my fingers in these gloves, sorry. You've got even tensions going on where I live in the UK between obviously the current Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, not a very popular man, and Nigel Farage getting bigged up, a somewhat popular man for some reason. And it kind of just felt like this country's become more and more divided as well. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I haven't really rehearsed this, but yeah, it's been a mental year. I guess the reason why I'm talking about all this shit that's happened in 2025 that you publicly see on the news, on social media, it kind of feels like it would have a really bad impact, and it'll give a sense of paranoia to a lot of people of the general public and really badly affect their mental health. Now, I'm usually not one to get impacted by all the stuff you see regarding how the world is, because normally I'm in the mindset of just you've got your own life to live, just carry on, just see it through, and then it's realistically nothing for us to worry about unless we were to go into war. So unless that happens, just carry on, keep doing what you're doing, and it'll distract you. Less so this year, I think. I don't know why, but this year's really gotten to me mentally, but which is weird, because if you look at the grand scheme of things, 2025 should actually have been a pretty good year for me. I've done quite a lot. Like, for example, I went to watch Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois at Wembley Stadium, which was an amazing night. I went to WWE Clash in Paris with my mate Dan, and it was absolutely mental. Saw one of John Cena's last ever matches and made me quite emotional. There's a link to that video down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Thank you, I love you, long time. I don't know where I'm going here, but it's quite muddy and it's quite scary. Oh, what else happened? I was also a groomsman at Alex, one of my best mates' wedding, which was mad. And I think the main thing that happened for me this year was my first ever boxing match, which happened back in March. People always say that this year's gone quickly, but that was March when I had that boxing match, and it feels like way longer ago than that since I had it. So yeah, my boxing match, my very first ever boxing match, it was white collar, raised a good amount of money for the Mind Mental Health charity. I think we raised about 300 quid. I'll have to double check what the fundraising page says and then put it on here. So yeah, we definitely raised a good amount of money, so I thank everyone, if you are watching, that donated. Thank you all so much for that. But yeah, my first ever boxing match went quite well, actually. So So I guess on the grand scheme of things, when you look at everything I've done this year, plus things like going away to Butlins for a noughties weekender, which was also really fun, then theoretically, I should have had a pretty good year. However, from my personal standpoint, it's quite the opposite. I felt like 2025 has been a very, very low year for me personally, particularly throughout the summer months, going into around October, just before my birthday in November. And it's been a year where I've been more depressed than I have been for a very, very long time. And if I'm honest, I have no idea why. And I don't really like talking about my mental health and talking about being depressed, because I kind of feel like it's something, well, obviously everyone goes on about it. You're not special. Everyone has those instances. Or just grow a pair. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's just been a consistently low year. I just felt complacent throughout the year. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like a burden to everyone I knew. I felt like a burden to my parents, to my mates, at work, with my colleagues. It just felt like this year I wasn't good enough. It felt like everything I could do, I did it wrong. And yeah, it wasn't good. I wasn't consistent on this YouTube channel. I wasn't consistent down the gym until a couple of months ago, to be fair. I wasn't consistently seeing my friends. I wasn't consistently keeping up with my home maintenance tasks, like cleaning around my room. That's been the consistent feeling, I think. I'm not entirely sure how else to describe it. As you can imagine, I'm not very good at my sentences, but I've had problems with depression and my mental health for as long as I can remember. But this was the first year I actually felt like it was so bad. It felt so bad to the point where I thought about taking my own life. Numerous times, particularly during the summer. And I hate it when people online use the term unalive themselves, because that's just completely disingenuous to me. I mean, it's been so bad mentally that I've been seeking therapy. I've been using, since October, I've been using a service provided by the NHS called Talking Therapies, where every 2 weeks I've had therapy sessions over the phone with a guy called Josh, who's been really helpful to me, actually. I haven't really told anyone that I've been seeking therapy, apart from a couple of people. It's just something, I guess, I don't want to bring that up in conversations, I guess, like just casually out of nowhere. We're talking about how Arsenal did in the weekend. We're talking about, and all kinds of bollocks like that. And then all of a sudden just say, yeah, I want to kill myself. Yeah, that doesn't feel natural to me. So that's why I thought it's best that I spoke to someone. And yeah, I guess now you're all finding out here. So make of it as you will. I guess I realise now it's good to actually air these feelings, especially now in a big open space. Like walking around, clearing my mind, get fresh air, the lovely English countryside. It's nice to vent out what you're feeling. It's nice to actually talk about this kind of stuff. The therapy has been helping, thankfully. I've definitely been feeling much better about myself the last 2 months at the very least, since my 27th birthday. Like, therapy has helped me realise that I feel much better when I'm being productive, when I set myself goals, and I set myself like a schedule, a routine, a pattern, keeps my mind focused, keeps me occupied, and I feel better. I'm obviously not cured. This isn't something you can cure. It's a constant maintenance thing that you have to do. I think I'm getting there. And that's kind of, I guess, where I'm leading into this next part of the video, where I talk about what I've got planned for 2026. Now, we're all guilty of going over the new year, new me malarkey and all that bollocks, where we set ourselves out with goal after goal after goal, because naturally we feel better in the new year. We feel more rejuvenated. He's like, oh, I want to eat healthy. Oh, I want to go to the gym. Oh, I want to work more often. Oh, I want to work a bit less. Oh, I want to go traveling. I want to see people. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do... And it gets overwhelming. And it gets so overwhelming to the point that you just don't do it. You don't do anything, and your year becomes same old, same old, same old. We're all guilty of it. I've been guilty of it. That's exactly what I did early this year. But regarding the goals, and hopefully some of you guys actually following what I'm saying. I'm probably sounding like a complete mess right now, but that's just me. Welcome to my channel. I talk utter bollocks. Please subscribe. See, I got sidetracked again, for sake. There's my influencer mode kicking in there. But yeah, no, seriously, please subscribe. I have a lot that I want to do in 2026. I've set myself a simple 2-word sentence to live by through this year. And I hope all of you can follow on with this as well. It's very easy, no matter what situation you're in, no matter who you are, no matter how much money you got, all that kind of stuff, no matter where you work, no matter what your goals are. A simple 2-word sentence is what I'm going to follow this year. Do better.
Right.
For me, it's quite simple. Like, for example, I want to go running again. I want to start taking up running again. Even if it's something small distance, like a 5k or or even if you want to push yourself to a 10k. Start off simple. Running, it feels therapeutic to me. So even something smaller distance just to get me started, and then that will gradually progress. Another thing I wanted to do was improve my diet. I've not been the healthiest eater at all. If anything, I currently look like this.
Brother,
And to be honest, the diet is a big reason why it's contributed to that. So, I need to eat vegetables. I need to cut out so much of the processed food I'm eating. If anything, I've actually started to make progress with that since I've been heavily addicted to energy drinks throughout the last couple of years. And since September, I've cut them out. And I've not had an energy drink since. It's a start. It's not made a huge contribution, but it's little bits like that. And that's kind of what I want to try and do. And that's kind of what I want to get at. Keep it simple. Just do better. So that's my plan. Just like start running again, sort my diet out, which I've got a couple of videos in mind actually, regarding my diet, in particularly the V word.
What the hell was that?
Actually, speaking of videos, that's where I want to lead into the last bit of the video, talking about 2026. What's going to happen with my YouTube channel? Probably all. My life is very busy. I've got to go down to the gym. I've got to keep consistent down there. I've got a full-time job that I need to pay my bills with. My YouTube channel is nowhere near big enough to actually sustain it for now, so I need to build it up. Although I do sincerely appreciate all 270 odd of you that have currently subscribed and have been watching my videos on and off. So thank you all very much for that. Any viewer is appreciated, any subscriber is appreciated. But I need to keep myself somewhat consistent. So I guess now with this YouTube video, I guess I'm basically going to set the record straight. I've been slacking. I've been doing like 37 comeback videos in total, saying, oh, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Oh, look, 2 months later, I'm back again. 3 years later. Hello, you remember me? No, f that shit. I need to stop coming back. I'm going to give myself some kind of a schedule. Something that will kind of force me to keep YouTube on my mind and keep going with it. So I think from now on, from the start of 2026, 1 video a week. Minimum. 1 video a week.
impossible.
So yeah, we're going to try and stick with that now. So yeah, I'm going to sign off this video in a moment now because I've just been...
Are you alright?
I'm genuinely really excited for what 2026 has to offer. Just look at what we got to look forward to next year. Like GTA 6 is going to come out. Hopefully this time, Rockstar. We've got the World Cup. We've got so many good films. Like we've got Avengers Doomsday. We've got a new Spider-Man. A new Michael Jackson movie. And also I've realised as well, there's much more for me to be excited about as well. Like for example, I'm going to Download Festival next year. My first ever festival, so that's going to be good. I'm going to see My Chemical Romance at Wembley Stadium in June. I don't know much about My Chemical Romance. I only know like 2 songs from them. But hey, I was offered free tickets and you cannot decline free tickets.
You're goddamn right.
I might do boxing again. Who knows? I had a brilliant time last time and I've got a loss to avenge. I mean, if you look at me now, I've had 1 fight and lost it. I've got the same record as Andrew Tate. So yeah, I think I'm going to sign off now. But yeah, I can happily say with 2025, and I think you can all agree with me on this one, we can say a big, massive you.
You're hard.
Thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell button to get notified whenever I upload videos next. Make sure you enjoy yourselves. Have a great New Year's, but make sure you drink irresponsibly. Responsibly. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see all of you in 2026. Have a good one, everyone. Oh, then why isn't it stopping? Oh, fuck's sake.